Okay, here we go. Starting up. Alright, no lights on the dash. Radio, it's flip out. So if you want to put a CD in, kind of the same deal with the Civic. It's got the iPod that comes out from behind the back through the glove box. You can hide all these cords. I don't ever do it just because I like to have the iPod where I can get to it if I want to change playlists or whatever. Heat blowing, I don't know if you can hear all that. One thing I did forget to mention is that, hold on, I'm going to go ahead and take off here. One thing I did forget to mention, that little red light's telling me I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Like I said, one thing I did forget to mention is that the heat switch on these things, all three of these switches, to be honest with you, are pretty notorious for going bad. On the Evos, I used to have a black Evo several years ago, and it had the same problem. Hold on a second, pulling out into traffic here. It had the same problem, but it was on the center switch. This one is this switch, and it broke, so it comes off. And as you can see here, it's just the whole unit broke. You can take it into Mitsubishi and they'll fix it for $74. It's the only recall I've never had performed on this car. They'll probably do it for you, to be honest. But here's a pull for you. And I'm going in a 30-mile-an-hour speed zone, so it's going to be a quick one. And that's in 4th gear. Okay, I'll do a better one for you here in a minute when I get the opportunity. But it runs in the, you know, proper RPM range. Pretty clean inside. I mean, there's no scratches, or I mean, the dashes in these cars are probably dodging potholes. All the snow we've had this year, really abnormal, and it's caused the roads just to be terrible because they plow them with tractors. But like I was saying, you've got no cruise control on these cars, period. I don't know if the Evo 9 has it, but I know no Evo 8 has cruise control. So you're not going to get that, which you said you don't use anyways. And like I said, the AC does work, as well as the heat will, you know, right now it's freezing cold outside. It's not even above freezing here. It's in the 20s. So I have this knob. You can actually get in there with a set of pliers and twist it all the way to the right. That way you can get your heat. And you can twist it most of the way back to the left to get it to come out cool. But before summertime comes around, you'll want to switch that out, switch out. That way you can, obviously it'll operate its way back to cool. But, you know, when you do have the unit on, the AC light comes on and it will blow cold. Other than that, I mean, without killing you, the seats are decent. I mean, they're in good shape. They're just not the softest of seats, but they are Recaro bucket style. They're not really meant to be soft. But other than that, I mean, there's no rips or tears anywhere. You can see the pedals down here. It does have tilt, once again, if I can do it without killing myself, to tilt the wheel up. Let's see. Now you should be able to see the pedals, which aren't cool and shiny like yours, but Mitsubishi is not known for making everything as pretty as Subaru, but you know, the Mitsubishis do get up and go a little bit quicker as well. So alright, here we go. Now I'm up to a 55. I'll drop into the 3rd and I'll give you a pull all the way up to about 6,500. To be honest, I don't see a need to push it beyond. I mean, normally when I'm out pulling on the interstate, I'll go to about 55 and shift, even though the red line, my camera's broken, so the zoom button doesn't work, so I'll zoom for you. Even though it goes all the way up to 7 there, you know, I tend not to, like you said, I don't push it. It's just not necessary. It's most of the power band is in the, you know, 4,000 to 6,000 RPM range anyways. After about 6, you're over revving anyways. You're not gaining any extra power, so there's really no sense in shifting any later than 6. But other than that, that's the inside. I'm about a mile from home. I'll pull out and get the outer walk around and the engine bay and all that good stuff.